Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Avaricious Gaming. It is I, the Avaricious Gamer, and wouldn't you know it, we are back playing the greatest JRPG ever made, and you're gonna get an hour and a half of my undivided attention as we travel through South Cedrio on into North Cedrio. When we last left off, we escaped from Helena prison, Lavitz and Shauna in tow, and well, as you can see, we are still running. They've chased us all the way. Let's take a minute and just admire the background. The foreground is, it's decent, but the pre-rendered backgrounds are excellent, and the detail they've added into like some of the moving stuff is just amazing. Now, I don't remember so much of Final Fantasy to be able to compare it, but maybe I will take a Final Fantasy 7. But maybe when I complete this playthrough, I'll take a dive into the original Final Fantasy 7. Oh, bother. Too much talking, not enough additioning. But maybe I'll take a dive into the original Final Fantasy 7 and play it. I know nobody wants to watch it now that the the new Final Fantasy, but I'm a stickler for the old stuff. I'm a stickler for the old style, and while the new action that they've added into the Final Fantasy VII is excellent. I've seen very little gameplay, played none, because I don't own any newer PlayStation system besides a PlayStation 3. That's the newest thing I've gotten. And yeah, oh boy, a little late on it, but we're going to pick up the pace here. Level up. Okay, so I didn't do any grinding between the first part of the game and when you leave Bale. I don't do a whole lot of grinding because the game itself is not difficult. You can pretty much make it through the game with very little grinding, as long as you're good with the additions. But I would like to say that I like to grind. I do. I like to grind. I want to be able to buy the expensive items. I want to be able to equip all three of the party members that get used in battle. I want them to be able to have ultimate war gods. And so I do grind. Now, ultimate war gods, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in the last stream, but ultimate war gods do cost 10 gold, and you get very little XP and very little gold. There are places where it's key to mine XP and gold. one is in between Bale and the Fort of Hoax, um, because you can come across the bird there. I think you can come across the jar there too. That one gives like 300 gold and the other gives like 500 XP, or maybe it's the other way around. I think it's the other way around. Yeah. Anyways, I haven't been reading any of this, so I hope y'all have been reading it yourself because I have been doing a whole lot of talking. But the Helena Wardens have chased us all the way we've hidden, and they have no idea what they're doing or where they're going. So that's fine. They've got nothing to do with us. They're on that side of the tree. We're just standing here chilling. Like, yo. So we want to come up here. I think it's what we want to do first. Yep. Okay, as you can see, we cannot cross the streams. It seems too far to jump over. Ba-da-da-da, pa-pa-pa-pa. And so now we'll go down this way. Jeez. Why don't you just jump scare me there with your little random battle encounter? There is a lot of random battle encounters for how little. And I guess that kind of balances out how little XP and gold you get. But that's something if they do, which they should, make a full-blown remake of this game, that's something I think they should change, is how much gold and how much experience you get from battle. Because, I mean, and I get it, the game's not hard. And so why would it want to give you such a large amount? But why wouldn't you? Like, come on, man. Load us up. Load us up. At least help it to where we don't have to grind so much to get to where we want to be. Because that's the worst part of the game, is having to grind to get all the extra stuff. The extra stuff isn't needed, but you want it. You want it. It's so expensive, you just want it. And so, but like I mentioned in the last stream, I won't do no grinding on stream. It's just not good conversation pieces to grind on stream. So that'll be done in my free time instead of playing Medieval Dynasty, which I am totally in love with. Like, I can't get enough of that game. I play it all the time. To anyone wondering why I'm sounding kind of low voiced and whatnot, I know it may sound weird coming through, I don't know, but my little boy is asleep. It's his nap time, and so we're gonna get this stream out the way while he's sleeping. And we're just gonna continue on the story. I will say, I hope they do something different with the horses. If they do, they've got to remake it. There's just, it's a cult classic, and it's something that needs to be done. But anyways, when they do, it's not if, it's when, because they're gonna have to. They just got to. Anyways, when they do, they've got to do something better with the horses. They've got to change the horses because they just look like turds. So we're going to come in here and rest, and Dart is going to tell us about the black monster. And what he's been doing for the past, 15 years? Alright, so it seems like we completely lost them fools from Helena. Excuse me while I search for my water bottle. Dart, tell me about the last 5 years. I'm going to just start reading text now, so y'all won't have to. Y'all can close your eyes and just imagine the world. It's okay. Never mind. We don't have time for this now. Of course we do. Lavitz is hurt. Let him sit and rest. It was a journey for revenge. It was a journey to find the guy who deprived me of something precious and kill him. I couldn't tell you, Shauna. That's why I left by myself. The black monster. The evil being. I only know the name. Nobody would tell me more about it because they said I was still too young. Of course, y'all are just like kids, apparently, when he left. So, like, what is the black monster? What are you talking about? the Black Monster is an interesting figure, and we won't learn a whole lot about it until like disc 3, maybe disc 2. We might learn a good bit more in disc 2, but like disc is later on in the game where we start learning like real deep who the Black Monster is and what the monster's purpose. So here we go. Neat. 18 years ago. Oh yeah, I'm saying 15. It was like 5 years. If he left 15 years ago, he left when he was like 3. So that doesn't add up. I was 5 years. Yeah, see, 5 years old. I was 5 years old. Oh man, 3. Holy cow, boy! I nailed that right on the head, didn't I? Hey, 0x, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I nailed that right on the head with calling 3 years old though. That was pretty cheeky of me. Pretty cheeky. Anyway, so the Black Monster comes in. He destroys Dart's home. They escaped. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Right? Cool. These two right here, his father and his mother, take a good long look at them. Just take a good long look at them. If you've never played through this game before, take a good long look at the mother and father. Just for later on in the game. Later on, you know. How you doing today, Zero? You doing all right? So, Dart's father runs off, la-di-da, right? And so, his mother decides that she wants to run off after him. What kind of mother does that? You see the village burning. You know what's going on. What makes his mother think she can do anything to help? Well, like I said, keep everybody and keep those two in mind as we get later on in the game, which we've got a long while, because I think the first disc is like 10 hours long in itself. You know, the game is like ginormous. You're talking about 35, 40 plus hours for the entire game. And that's another reason this game needs to remake. There was so much here. Just so much content in this game. It's amazing. It's truly amazing. Love it. And so Dart finds this memento of his father's. La-di-da-dee. Dart runs away. Now, the fact that this kid is 5 years old and lives in Neat, we're not going to learn the location of Neat for a long time. But the fact that this little kid made the journey he did at 5 years old is just absolutely it's crazy. What I found on the ground was only this. It's a memento, the only thing my father carried. So, he got this little memento, la-di-da-dee, here we are. He left to go find the Black Monster. Couldn't find him, couldn't find anything about him. And so, I did say Neat. It doesn't seem, it's not a village in this country. You're exactly right. The plot line thickens. Oh, what's going on in the country? Well, that seems like the kingdom of Basil is currently at war with the Imperial Sundora. I named the stream Onward to Basil. I'm gonna say Basil, like Baker Street, Basil of Baker Street, Great Mouse Detective. That's what I think when I see the name. Anyways, I named it Onward to the city of Basil, but then I'm like, no, the city's called Bale. Let me change the name real quick before I look like a complete fool. And so, truce broken. We all know this. La-di-da-dee, la-di-da-da. Emperor Joel started to be more aggressive. Like, okay, let's get past all this. I should have been reading this the whole time. I've done a poor job. And so we're going to get past. I was swooped down on by a dragon. And so now you're seeing pieces coming together. Like, how are they controlling a dragon? What's going on with that? Why are we at war? We don't know nothing yet. All we know is that Shanna was taken away by Imperial Sundora, imprisoned in... Oh, yeah, see, Bale. There we go. Man, I could have made myself look like a fool. Imprisoned in hell in a prison by orders of Emperor Dole himself. And orders were carried around by this mysterious man in wood. It's just, the first disc does so well to set up this whole storyline, and it does it slowly, putting puzzle pieces. It's like beginning a puzzle, and it's putting the framework around the story. That's what the first disc does, and it does it so amazingly, just absolutely phenomenal. All right, so we decide that we need to get on to Indel's castle. Can't pick it up yet. We've got to go up here. We decide we need to go to Lavis's hometown of Bale to see the king at Indel's castle. I can't say that name. Indisel. Oh, battle time. And so, talk to the minister Nosh. I'm pretty sure he just mentioned the minister. Anyways. Power up. Okay, we're going to get rid of him. We can guard her up. I need to take one of these battles and, like, guard them up and just, like, start getting their health brought up. Just because I've got plenty of time before the next big baddie boss battle. So, I mean, I've got plenty of time to, like, raise their health and get it dropped back down again. So, and you know what? The guard is like the most beautiful mechanic in the game. The fact that you recover a slight amount of HP, and I mentioned this in the previous stream too. The fact that you gather, it's ever so slight, but like most times the damage that your attacker will do will not even amount. Sometimes it's close, sometimes it's nowhere near, sometimes it's only like 2 or 3 damage. Like 30, holy cow, that thing just like ripped Shanna in half. That's like crazy. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and finish him off here. Or not. We're gonna play around with the prey menace. I'm just enjoying and hanging out with this little giant bug that's trying to rip us to shreds. Another volcano. Still, oh my gosh. We've faced nothing like him before. So, alright, here we go. This will finish him off. And finished. Boy, that battle took a minute. We should get a large amount of XP for it. Nope, 12. And see, that's the thing. That 12 is split between 3 people. That's what's nuts. That 12 is split between 3 people. And so leveling up is hard to do, especially once you put you get everybody in the party. Oh yeah, it is. It is completely a banger of a game. No fucking doubt. You're not lying there. It's easily my favorite game in the world. Easily. Ooh. Oh my god. What? 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 Okay. Hold up. I've been playing this game ever since the Greatest Hits edition come out. Like, I didn't get it when it first came out. I got it after it got the green label. After the green label. I even think my copy of it is the green label. Okay, don't know. Oh, no, I'm lying. I have the black label copy. Okay. Oh yeah, no, dude, for real, you gotta finish it. It's such a good story. It's easily the best story. Easily the best story that come out on any game for the PS1. Anyways, but I've been trying to say, I've been playing this game ever since the Greatest Hits version, Greatest Hits. They got the Greatest Hits label. And I never knew there was a box right here. All these years, I've beat this game 5 times over already, and I never knew there was a crate right here with a total vanishing in it. That's insane. That's insane. Anyways, no, stuck on disc 3. It's easy to get stuck on disc 3. There's a lot. The disc 3 is tough, for sure. But you've got to get through it, because disc 4, everything just like, it's like pieces just fall into place, and it's just, I don't understand. I don't understand how a game, because Final Fantasy VII's got a good story, but the story is just nowhere as good as this. And there, I've seen videos where people say the stories are pretty much parallel to each other, and like, it's just a reskinned Final Fantasy VII with a different setting. And I'm just like, you know what? Nah, because Final Fantasy VII, the storyline doesn't compete. And Final Fantasy VII does not have additions. And see, that's the thing. The mechanic of having the additions in with the battle makes the battle so much more interactive. This was an action RPG before action RPG was a thing. Oh. And then you got counters too? Like, what? I am total sucking it though, man. You'd think if I had played this 5 times over, I wouldn't be sucking it up right now, but boy. Totally sucking it up right now as far as additions go. Really? Shanna twice? She is not the person. I really, after I get Rose, I rarely keep Shanna in the party except to like level her Dragoon. Once I level her Dragoon up 1 and get the Dragoon on par with everybody else in the party, I take her back out of the party. Like, I really don't bother using Shanna. It's just because the bow's no fun. For me, the bow is no fun. Got the axe from the shack. Let's go cut down the tree. Sig Magic. What other games are you interested in? Do you play a lot of old school JRPGs, or do you just like all the new action RPGs as well? Like, yeah, let's put the tree across the river. This sounds like an excellent thing to do. It'll work as a bridge, right? Yeah. Let's just chop this tree down. Not even worried about the fact that it's on a cliff. It's on a cliff, so you know it's gonna fall. Like, you had to know that was gonna happen. You just had to. Oh boy, I got an itch. Got an itch on my leg. Gotta scratch it real quick. Alright, I have to think about another way. Of course we will. So what do we do here? This got me stuck the first time I played this game. I was like, well, I just don't know what to do. I started going backwards. I went forwards. It never even crossed my mind, because I started going everywhere looking for something to use as a replacement for that log. Because that log was the way out, right? And we dropped it. We dropped the log. So, what would we do? What would we do? Getting a random battle first. That's... Oh, shoot. Gotta have more focus, man. More focus. Blood sucking. Of course, you would target the man with, like, the less HP. I'm gonna go ahead and use the bow. Pop this little vampire kiwi in the face. More blood sucking. And the enemies are totally cool. There's like hundreds of enemies. I mean, it's insane. It's insane the number of enemies and design that went into most of them. And that's another reason why I've got to see this game remade, man. because there's all these enemies that would look, because like when you play it through run it through emulators and stuff, and you use like some sort of upscaling and things like that, and I'm looking into getting like a frame meister, that way I can try and upscale it. I doubt there's any way to smooth it out or anything, but that's the only reason I was playing on the emulator, is because you can get the sprites and models so smooth looking till they're not sprites because they're 3D models, so you can get the 3D models so smooth looking. And if you don't believe me, go back and check some of my earlier vids when I was on a starter playthrough and got to like right there before the battle at Hoax, and I just lost track. I lost track of what I was doing, moved on to different games, and I've done that a lot. I've started games that just been like, meh, not feeling it, and so I go on and play something else. And so, but like you can get it looking real smooth, real smooth. And so here we are. What are we gonna do? What is that? Oh, well, by Joe, look at that. The tree we crossed down fell on down the river, so we can continue on our journey. Ain't that nice? Oh, I am still amazed at the tree. Still amazed at the tree. This game has been out since 2000. 2000. The game's over 20 years old now. And I find something new. It amazes me, man. It just does. Civilians, what is the matter? Oh, what do you mean, what is your matter? It's your knight's fault. Now this is where we develop the character, Lavis's character. Of course, he's a knight. And they escaped from Sandora. They're on opposite sides, right? So naturally, being a knight of Basil. I'm gonna go with Basil. No, Basil. I'm not gonna dwell on it. Anyways, being the knight of the opposite side, you would think that, oh, I'm heartless and I'm gonna throw you on jail. No, not this guy. Not Lavitz. Lavitz is the coolest dude on the face of the earth. There's no character more compassionate than Lavitz Slampart. And let's take a minute and look at his name. Lavitz Slampart. Tell me a video game character with a more boss name than Lavitz Slambert. There is none. There is no name more boss. Oh, dude, it's just... Pff. Oh, I just had this idea. The Legend of Dragoon universe against the Final Fantasy VII universe. Like, what? Mix mash. Put them together. Drop them into a Warriors style game. By Warriors, I mean like Dynasty Warriors, for those who don't know. That would be cool. That would be cool. Why not? I just had the mind blown. I should be a video game developer. I really should. Video games are life. It's just, I work hard day in and day out, and like the most stress relief I can get is video games. It's so relieving to just be able to dive into a world and follow a story, and it's just, I love it. It's great. We're gonna go on and get started with this battle, though. I wanna heal him up, but I'm sure there'll be a free way to heal up everything in the cave. We'll talk about it when we get there in the cave, which is the next area. But we're gonna go ahead and get this battle underway and get rid of these guys right here. Oh. Tell you, I got excited there for a second, because it's like, yeah, get that volcano, make it erupt, make the volcano erupt all over the like button, just absolutely volcano. And erupt and spill magma and melt the subscribe button. That was funnier in my head, of course. But yeah, harpoon that bell and make it ring. Again, way funnier in my head. But you do, like, well, I guess additions would be on par with, like, limit break, like, doing more damage. But, like, I really don't understand. Like, sometimes it's hard to understand how the limit break works in some Final Fantasy games. So it's iffy. Additions, fairly simple. Hit the button. Hit the button in time. Does it get any easier than that? Alrighty. Moving on. I do not have my Stardust guide pulled up. I will have to pull it up because we will be exploring the town of Bale very in depth before we continue the story, and that's just kind of filler for today's stream, is exploring the nooks and crannies inside the city of Bale. Detonate rock. Got a whole lot of stuff I can sell when I get there too. Oh, and this soundtrack is so boss too. I've said that in the last stream too, but the soundtrack for this game is so killer. Okay, little evil spider. I'm gonna guard up for these other two and get their healths, their HP regained, and then we'll just be a straightforward attack with dart and just absolutely. Let's see, let's change the camera angle. There we go. Let's slice this evil spider up. That's a killer name too, evil spider. Not really. Probably could have worked with something a little bit better than that. Cobweb, what? What was that supposed to do, my friend? Nothing? Of course, nothing. That's what it did. Nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and take the spider out. Got plenty of time to heal up. And if I've got to use potions, I've got plenty of health potions. There is a boss battle in this one, and so, in this cave. So I don't know if I'll be stopping after the cave's boss battle or after we, like, dive into Bale. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how long it takes me to go through the cave like I normally do. Alright, so we're going to go... Oh, nope, I messed up, okay. Alright, we're actually gonna go swish. Alright, we'll go here first then. Got it. Yep. Alright. So we'll go back to the slide. We'll go up. And then we're going down. And last chest. Okay, cool. Fairly simple. Oh, yay. New weapon. New sword. Bastard sword. I do not know what type of sword a bastard sword is, but definitely going to use it. We're also gonna, let's see, who's 2 and 14, 12 and 24. Yeah, we'll give it to Dart. His defense is lacking, and so we'll utilize him. I think Lavitz is the one with the low magical defense. Boy. Stepping stones. Those look precariously dangerous. Be careful not to slip. Okay. Alright, one at a time here. Oh. And we'll go there. Total vanishing. Got this. It's 2 now. And a body purifier. Got plenty of them now, huh? Hey. Oh, and look Look who slips. Not the one we told to watch their step. No. He didn't slip at all, did he? Did she? It's old Lavitz. That's who slipped. Gotta save his life again and again. It's alright. He is a cool cat, that Lavitz. Best friends forever. Look at that water. That water looks amazing. I love it. The water looks fantastic. Secret handshake. Walk off without the girl. Leave the girl to fend for herself. Seems like a man thing to do, right? Alrighty, so if I'm correct, battle. That's what I was going to say. If I'm correct, time for battle. Nah. Alright, another evil spider. Just going to whip this guy into shape real quick. Actually, we're going to go ahead and guard with Lavitz, and we'll guard with Shauna. Oh, well, you know what? I'm thinking we'll go ahead and get the battle underway. We don't need a guard. But look at that. That only did 6 damage, but when I used the guard, it recovered like 12 to 14. And so it's so useful because you can really, unless they hit you with something like abnormously like tough, you could really draw the battle out long enough for you to be able to heal yourself up without having to bother using health potions. Of course, I'm not saying don't use health potions if you're like in a situation, but there's ways around it, and so that really lowers the need for you to have to buy a health potion. Alright, and so we'll come over here and take a look at these things. They're called rock fireflies. These, well, duh. That's what I just said. Oh, you know a lot. Yeah, he's got to. Used to be saved by him a lot. So now they're gonna do boy things again. Of course. That's what boys do. And so these are things. Now I don't know. I can't remember if they just get rid of status effects or if they heal you too. We're gonna find out. Oh boy. Healing power. Learned at least one thing that, well, I know something that you don't know. What is that? I'm not telling. What a little girl, right? What a little girl. Oh boy, I might take a nap after the stream. Did I say something wrong? Of course you did. Of course you did. Gotta get going. Now let's take a look at this real quick. Hey, full health. That's that good stuff right there. Them rock fireflies, they're the good stuff. Alright, Angel's Prayer. Coolio. I'll run right up here and grab this chest. Burnout. Alrighty. Let's see. What else could we talk about? Oh yeah, that guy down there's fun. We're gonna get to him in a second. This is like the only, I don't even think you battle that thing in any kind of combat, and I think the only time you see him is like right now. Like this is if I recall correctly, this is the only time I ever see one of those, and I don't think you ever encounter one in battle unless they are like one thing, and the way they look on the overworld is different from the way they look in the battle. Gonna go ahead and hit this orca. Hit him with a harpoon and a volcano. He's gonna try and counter. It's not gonna happen. Volcano erupt all over that orc and the subscribe button. And then Shana, she's going to put an arrow in this ugly balloon. The ugly balloon is going to continue being ugly and not pop. It's just going to have an arrow in it. Shana's going to get attack again. Shana has a high attack rate. I don't know if I remember her having such a high attack rate. Alrighty. With the ugly balloon dispatched, the only thing left is this orc. And the orc looks oddly enough like a dwarf with a pickaxe. It's a dwarf. That's totally a dwarf. It's not an orc. It's a dwarf. I don't know why they call it an orc. Oh, HP recovers. Oh, how cute. Volcano. Or not. Volcano? No erupting all over the like button for you, sir. We surely didn't harpoon that bell that time. It's alright, we're gonna put an arrow in that subscribe button. Right, we're going this way. We're almost through this cave. Almost through it. Alrighty, so we'll go here. Oh, no, we're gonna go into another battle because that's just the way it works, man. Just the way it works. Slime, ugly balloon. So we're gonna focus on Slime just because he's got moves that are like annoying as crap, and then I failed the counter check. That's great. All right, at least I got it with a harpoon. You don't want to have to deal with the Slime. He can poison you. He can knock you unconscious. It's not worth it. You can also be poisoned by the ugly balloon, but we'll take care of him soon. He's going to be a quick piece of work. And I'm going to get that. And we're going to have that volcano rubbed all over the subscribe button. Okay, I'm going to stop. This is the last time I do that. Put an arrow in the bell. Okay, I promise this is the last time I'll do it. Last time. I think we're on track to finish the cave within an hour. And so I can't believe I've been playing for an hour already. That's insane. I'm looking at that and it says 42 minutes live, and I'm just like, that's crazy. That's insane. This game just drains the time away, man. It's just so worth it. Oh, we don't want to go this way yet. Wrong turn. Wrong turn. Them orcs look like something from Wrong Turn, that's for sure. Alright, and here comes this thing. So it's basically a game of tag. So you're trying to catch him. Oh man, I'm gonna use the D-pad. Oh no, I'm not. Alright. Oh my god, I did it again. Well, anyways, your goal is to catch this thing. There you go, got him. And he runs all the way over here, so you chase all the way over here, and he turns into a box. What's in this box? A poison guard. We're gonna go ahead and give that to Dart. Nah. We're gonna give it to Shanna. Oh. We forgot to give her this leather jacket. She's the only one that can use it, so might as well, right? Right. Wrong. Nah. Alright, and that's a spark net. So you find tons of items, and I don't do nothing but sell them. I sell everything but the reusable items, health potions, and I keep my body purifiers and mind purifiers to 3 of each. Then I think I keep 10 to 15 health potions, and that's a mixture between all the different types of healing potions in the game. And then, like I said, I keep the there's like 3 or 4 items that you can reuse and reuse. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that crate that was right there. I'm still not over that. That's insane. It's insane that it's been there for 21 years and I haven't noticed it. And I'm shocked. I really am. It's just like, what else am I missing that this game is hiding? So it's just like, there's probably a ton of things. Like, I might need to go through and like write a real deal hidden item walkthrough for the game. I might do that. I might do that after it's done. After I'm done beating it for the 6th time in a row. So, alrighty. This little orc. Poor little orky. Poor little orcsies. Again, HP recover. How cute. It's even cuter since I hit you with a volcano. 1 arrow and done with. Well, not 1 arrow, just 1 more arrow, really. Done with, over with, sealed deal. Onwards to the next battle. 777 gold. You would think that that's a lot of gold. It's not. It's not. That is like chump change compared to how much it takes to buy the ultimate war god. So, alrighty, so here we go. If you thought the first boss was ugly, the second boss is just as ugly. Actually, no. This boss right here might be actually kind of cute compared to Frugal. We're going to use a health potion on her just because I've got a ton of them. I'm not going to use a charm potion. I should since I'm about to go into a boss battle, but I'm not worried about it. Gonna save because that's the smart thing to do. Is to save every time you come across the save point. Oh, what's that noise? What could it be? Could it be this chest over here that's waiting for me? Nah, not a chest waiting for me. I'm gonna stop. We don't want no Dr. Seuss over here. God, that balloon hits for a whole lot. 12, that's an awful lot. She's really got a weak attack. She's really most useful for healing others. I failed that counter check hard. I didn't fail that one though. Harpoon through the gut. That's what I like to see. Also like to. I'm watching the stream on my phone just to try and keep up with any comments that come through. There's a very little lag going on. I'm proud of it. Oh boy. Oh look, there it is. There's the hazardous gas that poison you. But guess what? With the what's it called? The poison bracelet, poison break or whatever. Can't get poisoned. Nope. It's your very own constant antidote pumped straight into your blood like a needle injecting heroin into your stream, except it's not heroin and I don't condone the use of drugs. At least not hard drugs. Again, listen, you got chronic pain or you got something the doctor says is worth it, get you a card. Just do it. If it helps your health, do it. Hard drugs don't help your health. It makes your life help your health. Hard drugs make your life harder. It's a bandana. What does the bandana do? Dar has one though. He doesn't need one. And come to find out, Lavitz don't need one either, because we don't need to lower his magic attack any more than it already is. That's for sure. Alright. Into the boss battle we go. There's something there. Could that be the much talk about garden at the cave? Could it? Shanna, step back. Yeah, okay. Don't worry about me. I can help. Now this is where Shanna's talents is really going to shine, and I'm going to show you why. You're going to find out why. So this is the second boss. I think it's pronounced Eurybalus. I'm going to wait till the name pops up again. Eurybalus. Eurybalus, that's how we'll say it. Eurybalus. Anyways, this is the second boss of the game. It's kind of like this weird poison caterpillar snake. Anyways, he can poison you. That's why it's good to have at least one body purifier on hand. And the poison charm that Shanna has will keep her from being poisoned. That's like the best thing that could ever happen. That's why you got to go through and catch that little rat or whatever it is. Shanna, like I said, she just doesn't deal like a ton of damage. Look at that. Oh, 20. It hit me for 21. Really? We're going to let her heal up, though, because she's important for this battle. At least. No matter how little damage she does, she's important for the battle. Oh, man, I just can't hit Volcano. I'm going to have to, though. Additions are like soup. I'm telling you, additions, I can't say it enough. Additions are the most important thing, especially for boss battles. Oh boy. That hits everybody. And then, well, what is this? He's gone up top. Well, that means Shanna's the only one that can hit him. That's okay, though. He doesn't stay up there very long, so you can just guard up with Lavitz and Dart, and you can guard up with Shanna too. You don't have to risk her. I think he comes down. I don't think you have to attack him to get him to come down. I think he comes down on his own. The boss battle music. Ugh. So much nostalgia is flowing through my veins right now. So much. Alright, I'm just going to keep on healing up. Let's see, Shanna, he hits Shanna even in guarded for 10. And so anytime she guards up, she's only netting 2 HP. So it's cool just to keep her healed and keep her on guard mode. Because the only point in her attacking is to level up her Dragoon. That's the only, because she doesn't have additions, so she's stuck at dealing that set amount of damage for whatever weapon you have attached to her. There we go. That's what I needed. Volcano. Like I said, just keep her healed. It's all right. Little harpoon. You'd think, with how many times Lavitz has stuck his harpoon into the snake, that the snake would just roll over and give in, right? No, you have to continue just like bashing at it. And he targets Shanna. I don't know why. I've seen this several times. Like every playthrough, he just like has this razor sharp focus on using these poison attacks against Shanna. That's why I always give her the poison guard. That's what it's called. It's called the poison guard. But that's why I always give it the poison guard. Because I constantly see this Eurybalus target Shanna with the poison attacks. And see, here's the lovable poison gas attack, and he goes back upstairs. Well, we got Shanna at 107. We'll go ahead and strike your obelisk with a... She's only going to deal 7 damage. She just really does not do a whole lot of damage. That's why I say it's fine to go ahead and just guard up with her, because it's not going to change much. Oh. What was that? I think you did barely any damage to me, sir. Now you can use special magical items like the spark net or the burnout and things like that. But I'd much rather save them and sell them. And so, it doesn't hurt. This battle's not, it's not losable. It's with your skill with completing additions, this battle is just not losable. It's not. Alright, we're gonna guard up again. We've got Shanna at full health. I'll he come down anyways. We've got Shanna at full health, so we're gonna go ahead and let her shoot some arrows into him. Every little bit helps, no matter how small the damage amount is. Every little bit helps. Yeah. Such a boss. Lavish is such a boss. I honestly wish Lavish was the main character of the game. I really do. Oh, poison. Oh. It's okay. We're going to finish him up real quick. I think poison hangs around after battle. And so they stay poisoned until you get them cleared up. Yeah, volcano. But this battle's almost over. He's not going to take much more damage. He's going to fall prey soon. At least I thought he was going to fall prey soon. There we go. That's what's up. I like that. Dart almost always attacks the bosses like with one final strike. Yeah. Take that. We did it. Now let's get our way get on our way to Endel's castle. Yeah, Endel's castle. Yep. That's how I would pronounce it. Let's go, Shanna. What? The tongue. It's still alive. No. What? What is this? What kind of black magic witch is she? Nah. Oh boy, there is some grain there. Holy cow, I don't remember that. Oh boy, where is that checkerboard look coming from? I guess that must have just happened at the end of the video. So, oh, everybody leveled up. Yeah, boss battles give a sick amount of XP, but that's the only time you get sick amount of XP. Besides fighting the, I think it's called the clay jar or jar trap or whatnot. But what on earth happened? I don't know. Strange, huh? Mysterious. Another piece of the puzzle. We gotta find out where it goes. Anyway, we are safe. We should think about how to get out of here. It'll be fine when we get to Bale. Of course it will. I think. Yeah, I think. And that is going to wrap it up for the cave. Let's get to this item. We are going to go ahead and use one of these body purifiers on Dart just so he can be detoxified for the rest of the cave journey. But there is not much left to go for it. That's for sure. Ugh, I still can't get over that hidden chest, man. That's crazy. Healing potions, we don't need it, not anymore. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and hit a dart and volcano the slime back to the pits of the cave in which it slithered out of. Oh boy. My son just kind of woke up. He laid back down. Ooh. Testy. Testy, testy. Alright, got me a harpoon. And actually, I think I've hit a whole lot with Lavish. I think I can switch to his second edition, because I think I've completed. I have not completed Volcano enough to switch it back to Double Slash. That's for sure. Let's see. Let's take a look at the editions real quick. I've hit Volcano 32 times. I'll go on up to 40. See, harpoon. Oof. Already done it 41 times. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I like it. I like hitting additions, man. Level them up. And I don't think I've mastered everyone's additions before. Like, I've come close, and I've unlocked some of everybody's like last special edition, like the one you had to master all editions to get to. But I don't think I've seen everybody. So we'll be definitely trying to look at that. Darn. My son is awake. He's not crying yet. He's awake, but I don't think I'm going to let him sit there in his crib while I play video games. So I am going to be cutting the stream short, unfortunately, by about 30 minutes, but that's okay. It took us an hour to get from where we were to here. And so we'll go through Bale, and we'll explore Bale in the next stream, and we'll probably be able to do the hoax encounter too. So with that being said, thank y'all for tuning in and dropping by and watching the stream. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you didn't chat and stream, leave me a comment down below and tell me what you thought. And if you enjoyed enough, hit the subscribe and ring the bell, and I'll see you next time here on the Avaricious Gaming.